My name is Enolia, and this is my challenge is the 5 ways to know if you overcame something. This 5-step test is very important because you can feel that you overcame suffering, but you might not be able to sustain it if this 5-step system doesn't occur. So this is actually the ultimate 5-step test that I give my clients to make sure that at the end of their programs, they are able to sustain happiness and to sustain not being in pain anymore, period. The first step is, do you feel new energy from within? That your heart is so full of love that it like goes out like a bubble. And are you able to sustain this new energy and this new happiness? Because if it happens for 3 days or for a week and you're not able to sustain it, of course, at some point is going to lower down a little bit. But if you're not able to sustain it and feel love and happiness and energy from within, you easily can slip back and suffer. Step number 2, you are going to attract very different people in your life. So yes, there is a timing where you attract horrible people in your life because the people are a reflection of who you are. You attract what you are with your pain. You attract people who are hurt and they will hurt you. And then there is a period where you don't attract anybody because you are in a healing process. And at some point, the last step is when you attract very different people and they're all coming towards you because they see, number 1 step, that happiness from within. And the quality of people that you attract is very different. Number 3 step is you cannot get offended anymore. People who are suffering, they always get triggered. They always get offended. They always feel that people are against them. You cannot get offended anymore, period. There is no way you can get offended. And you think that this is a very hard step. It's actually one of the easiest ones out there because you cannot get offended about whatever another person says or does unless you are already hurt. So you are learning to deflect. Okay, if this is your opinion about me, I cannot change this. I'm not going to get offended about it. This is your opinion. It reflects who you are. So here understanding again that people attract who they are and do not play that game. You don't want to stay in the hurt category. The 4th step, this is probably one of the most important ones. You are changing your perception into perspective. So let's say that, oh my God, it's a lot of traffic. And instead of saying, oh, I'm going to be late and this is miserable and I don't want to stay in this, you can say, okay, somebody's been in an accident. Definitely they have a worse day than I do. Or it's good that there is traffic because that means people go to work and it's good that they have jobs. So you're changing me into something bigger, into a perception, like an eagle who sees things from the upper level. And if you change your perspective about life from this point forward, then you see yourself when sleeping in suffering, catch yourself, get yourself out. The 5th step in this test, you know that by overcoming mental and emotional issues like anxiety and depression and suffering and all of these, once you have done it, you can't do anything. There is nothing and no one that can stop you. And you know it deep down inside you. And it's very important because challenges will come in life. For me, after I overcame depression, cancer came. And I just knew I can get rid of it. And that particular mindset helped me get rid of cancer in 3 months. Let's be honest, people die from this kind of diseases. Whatever happens, you can do it because you have passed a huge test, a suffering test. You passed that. This 5-step system. It's how you know that you passed suffering. You overcame suffering permanently, and it is not coming back. It needs to be all 5, not necessarily in this order, doesn't matter, but it needs to be on this 5 system. And it's how you know you're okay, and you're not fooling yourself believing you're okay when you are not. Because a lot of people come to me, is like, I'm fine this week. And next week, they're back in a ditch. They're back in a rut. You're listening to My Challenge Is podcast with Anna Lanier. If you have a challenge in life, and if you would like to get the answer for free, make sure you go to mychallengeis.org for your free answer.